Hi there, welcome to our reading for the end of November 2016, so November 21st through the 30th. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering. Concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace, so see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links I provide below. Show your love and support to the artists, musicians, enjoy the music. See if there's more depth to this reading for you in the lyrics, sign symbols for you that makes it personal in those links. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Virgo. Welcome. This is our reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of November 2016. Vinny's singing for us. So November 21st through the 30th. Let's begin with the life purpose, oracle cards, and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Some clarity for Virgo for the end of November 2016. Builder, Virgo. So it's about building something, you know, from the ground up. Perhaps I'm seeing like either a long road where you've come a long way and you've gained a lot of skills, like you recognize how you had to go on a certain road now to gain something. Although I'm getting like in the past, perhaps you were unclear as to why exactly you were there when you felt like you should be somewhere else. And now you're like sitting down and recognizing that you're exactly where you need to be. Perhaps you're turning direction or thinking about what else you can pull into the picture. Or I'm getting a lot of short roads, you know, that all add up to this point, where you are now, what you're building now, what you recognize about yourself now, Virgo. Talents, skills, hard roads. I'm hearing hard roads. So your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So I feel like you have gratitude for where you are. You feel blessed because of how hard you've worked, how far you've come, what you've overcome, the obstacles you've gone through, and how strong you are now, how you can do it right, how you can change direction if you have to, if you start down that road and the direction feels wrong. Perhaps in the past you stayed on the road for too long, and now I feel like you're looking a different way here, or looking at everything that you've done and then thinking about what else you could do, what else you could build, where else you could go. Maybe you're ending something and starting something else, you know, ending a project, ending a phase, ending a time, you know, like a cycle, and starting to build something new, or having a new level on whatever you were building before. You know, new plans, like a new start, a new platform for you. So let's get another card for Virgo. I'm going to go to the Power Archangel Tarot. And let's get further clarity for Virgo for the end of November on Builder. Like doing something with your hands, Virgo. Painting, music, writing, making crafts, jewelry, like actually building something like stonework, bricks, wood, actually building a house. I see somebody building like a shed, or I just thought of a tiny home, like a tiny house. Those cute little houses that you put on, like a trailer, so they're technically not on the ground and it's technically not a house, but it is a house. I don't know where that came from. So maybe you're doing something like that, or like designing something small, like small interior spaces, or something that you're starting on a model scale, like something small, and you're going to do a bigger version later, but you're going to like put it together first with your hands and see how that goes. Or you're doing something in steps. I'm getting a builder or a seamstress or something like that. Oh, I was going to say more than somebody who carves, or like somebody who does sculpture, but this is carved. So I guess it could be both ways, Virgo. You have to look at it both ways. So either you're taking something and adding something else and adding something else, you know, a foundation and then the walls and the nails, and it becomes something that you build. Or you're taking something that was whole and like chipping away until it becomes something beautiful. Like taking away something until it works. So something like that. Let's get another card for Virgo. And that's the Knight of Raphael. Ooh, well, building something you love. Maybe building a new relationship with yourself, with your hobby, with your talents, with your direction, with your mission, with your journey, with your honey, with a new honey. Yeah, this is the Knight of Cups. So it's like Prince Charming, Princess Charming, like doing something because you really love it. You're really into it. You talk about it. You write poems about it. You sing about it. You know, you're really into it. It's like in your body, you feel whatever this is that you're into. This could be a water sign, Virgo, riding his or her way into your world at the end of November. You know, it could be offering you something that you love. You know, come with me and let's travel. Come with me on this job. It's perfect for you. Or I want to give you this because you're awesome. But I feel like it's love. I feel like it's love for most Virgos. It's love in something, but I feel like it's a relationship. It's a chance to either work with somebody that you really work well together with, and perhaps have a relationship with at the same time, maybe. Or it's like, you know, you had somebody that you were kind of dating and you started it right, or you're ready to start something right and move to the next level in a relationship, you know, something that you started to build. You saw a future, but you had to like take it slow, sit on something first, you know, make sure it was on solid ground before you looked too far ahead into the future. But I mean, this could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. I feel like it's a male energy, or it's you as a female riding your emotions, you know, really like grabbing hold of those moments, those opportunities, those chances that you have, and seeing where it takes you. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Like you're in love with this, whatever it is, a person, a situation, you're excited to do it. It's a new path. It's, you know, something that you, even if it's something going back to something you make or you create, I feel like you attract clients or, you know, people to buy your art or come to your class or something like that because your energy is so pure, because you really love it. So maybe it's a new job and something that you kind of like, maybe as a hobby, or it's a chance to start something you are brand new at, but you're going to give it a go because you really like it and you're just going to go for it. I feel like thrown in the fire, although it's water. So maybe just, you know, like diving into the pool, you know, diving off that cliff. Somebody romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective, you know, like really takes in those feelings and swims inside of his or herself to, you know, experience it. And then just once more, I guess you have to look at it both ways. So sometimes it could be somebody over emotional or cold or maybe a little fearful of emotions, but the knight learns, you know, about his or her remote emotions by having the experience and seeing how they feel and then learning what's good, you know, to become the king, to become grounded and like solid, to be secure. Sometimes the knight can be a little insecure because every situation's a little bit new. It's a new experience here. So you could be a little insecure in this situation, but I feel like if you start it from the bottom, do it the right way, you know, notice your feelings, each conversation, you know, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Sit down, maybe eye-to-eye conversation, maybe hearing, listening. I feel like something's rushing in, so maybe seeing where somebody's coming from, or maybe this is coming fast and maybe it's sweeping you off your feet, Virgo. Maybe, you know, perhaps you like didn't allow yourself to be swept off your feet like this before. I'm feeling it's a new, you know, like unexpected, or it's either the person is unexpected or the timing is unexpected, or perhaps, you know, you started to build something in the past and it didn't work and you don't know if you want to start again, you know, without planning, without like knowing about what was coming first. So maybe just step one, you know, start. Let's get a card. This is a brand new deck I just got called the Deviant Moon. So let's get a card for Virgo. End of November. Clarity on the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Raphael, and Builder for Virgo. Well, that's the Sun, Virgo. That's a beautiful opportunity. I would say when this feels right, when it feels like you just want to dance, like you want to grab that moment and go. Like when I see like twins, like actually they look exactly alike. So I want to say whether the person looks like you or not, there's something identical in that person, something like you that you see in somebody else, or this is just a beautiful balance of who you are, like bringing every aspect of you to the table here. Maybe this person recognizes this about you and they're seizing that opportunity to like come towards you, or maybe this is you seizing that opportunity, you know, with this Knight. I feel like it's a yes here with the Sun. Don't let that moment pass you by and forget to grab it or get scared of it or not try it out at least, you know? Dance a dance and see how it goes, you know? The Sun, it's also number 19. And it's like it's like the opportunity to do something that's your true, beautiful inner self, like a child. Like who you imagined you'd be as a kid and then forgot about, and now that you're here, it's like deja vu, or it's even better than you ever imagined, and you're here. It's that kind of moment, you know? It's seizing that chance that brings you on that path. Oh, I'm going to show you this, Virgo. I did not put this down. Look at what's at the bottom, the Knight of Cups. So that's a double whammy. So The Knight of Cups is coming in to Virgo's world here. Or it's telling you to ride your emotions, ride what you love to do, you know? Start to do what you love and that opportunity will come through. It's going to be attracted to you like a magnet, you know, like it's meant to be, you know, like it pulls every aspect of you together. I feel like it's like you've been on a path for a long time and you were like in the dark and now you see it all makes sense. Like it all makes sense. You didn't understand it before and now it does. But, you know, it starts with a step. It starts from the bottom. It starts by accepting a dance, accepting a job, accepting time off, maybe a vacation where you can feel free. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's another level in the relationship that you're in, but starting over like you were, you know, like a teenager, you know, like a teenager with butterflies in your stomach all over again, whether that's someone you know or not. It's finally like letting yourself out there. Maybe something that you were holding back before and you just let it out there and the person just is more attracted to you because of this, because you're yourself. You know, being yourself is what's attractive here. It's putting yourself in every situation that you do. You know, your little twist on the dance that comes on. No matter what song it is, you're putting your sparkle in there, Virgo. And it's also balanced with the sun. It's also a 19, so it's a 10. It's an ending and a beginning. It's a tweener. It's the perfect moment to dance. So let's get, this is beautiful, Virgo. You know, it's a chance to start something right, too. You know, to build something right. So let's get one more card. This is also a new deck. This is the Oracle of Visions by Sierra Machete. And let's get a card for Virgo. Clarity on the double Knight of Cups, the Builder, and the Sun. Freedom. Also children, you know, with the Sun. Being admired, being in the spotlight, feeling free, you know, in that spotlight, in that warmth, in that energy. All right, let's, hi Vinny. All right, let's get one more card for Virgo. And that's, wow, that's cool, Virgo. Look at that. That's like a double whammy. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, not only with the Sun here is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Raphael and the Builder. Now, look at this. This is the 19, also the Sun. 1919. Now, this is a new deck. Look at, she's sitting in the sun. Like, she looks like she's hiding from the sun a little bit. Why are you hiding from that opportunity, Virgo? Seize it, you know? Don't hide from it. Embrace it, you know? Even if you're naked, you should be naked with the sun out here. You know, your true, naked, authentic self. I see this snake going up the pillar with the apple. So wisdom, you know, and I think of sexuality, of the Garden of Eden. And she has this cute little monkey that on a leash, like our little friend. It's so cute. I don't even know what to think about that. It's like, there's like a painting and then the thinking man and she's thinking. So you're thinking about your masculine and your feminine side, what you allow and what you don't allow, what you do and what you don't do, how you respond to things and what you grab. Oh, I love you. Contemplation, opening up the curtain, drawing the curtain on something here. I love that it's a 19. So you're ending something and starting something else. Maybe it's a tweener phase. All right, let's see what 19 means. Contemplation, analysis, and awareness. Man is the only animal for whom his own existence is a problem, which he has to solve. That's true, Vinny. You're super smart, but, you know, other than you're running around the running around the house a little bit, you know, you're pretty much good. And I feel like that's just for exercise. So you're pretty much good. We have to think about things. We, you know, over contemplate things. And this is an ERICH FROMM, or ERICH FROMM quote. And it's, while we share common traits with all other living entities and are indeed linked to them in so many ways, our humanity is probably best defined by our awareness of ourselves. We alone, I don't know if this is true. I think there's a lot of animals who are smart, but we'll just go with this book here. Like I'm thinking of dolphins, and I think monkeys are pretty aware of their situations, and I think there's communication among species we don't understand yet, but let's continue with the book. We alone can look up at the sky and contemplate our role in the universe. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capability of rational thought beyond survival and procreation. Okay, we alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Our consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and question more than any other living entities, any other entity. So we know we have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future, and to be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. So, you know, weighing things out, contemplating, is it good, is it not good, figuring out solutions, getting into our head, getting out of our head. So, you know, maybe I feel like with all of these love cards, you know, Virgo, I feel like with this, it's probably in the end about getting out of your head a little bit and not hiding from this opportunity when it comes, especially if it allows you, the sun, to be yourself. You know, what are you thinking about so hard if you feel inside you that it's right for you and it feels like love? You know, perhaps give it a go and see what you can build from there. You know, anything that's built upon your authentic, true self is valuable and going to last. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you. Have a beautiful month, and I'll see you soon. Bye.